Alright, so in less than 24 hours, the Flying Eagles of Nigeria will kickstart their Under-20 AFCON campaign. The Under-20 AFCON, which is hosted in Egypt this year, is used as qualification for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. The final 4 teams in this competition will get a ticket to the event, and that event will be hosted in Chile this year from September to October. Now, speaking of the Final 4, this is a rematch of the third place game at the last edition, the 2023 edition, and that was when the Flying Eagles of Nigeria defeated the Junior Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. Now, before we get into details about this match, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you very much. So yeah, the Flying Eagles will be taking on Tunisia in their first match of the Under-20 AFCON. The game will be played tomorrow, the 1st of May, and it will start 4 p.m. Nigerian time, hosted at the 30 June Stadium in Cairo. Now, to watch the game, you can catch it on CAF TV. Not too sure if Super Sports might be showing it. I really didn't do any research. I've not watched TV in a few days now, so I wouldn't know. But I do know CAF TV, it has been showing the competition. You don't need VPN. You just go on YouTube, type in CAF TV, and voila, it's gonna pop up. And you're welcome. But yeah, how the Flying Eagles got to this moment, it was a long story, let's say that. So in 2024, the Flying Eagles went to the African Games. Back then, they were coached by Naijabiasfc, the coach that took them to the World Cup. He took them to the African Games. Wasn't the best of performances by the Flying Eagles. Kind of by hook or crook made it out the group stage, but after that, we crashed out of the competition. And that led to changes from the NFF. A new head coach came on board, and that was Aliyu Zubairu, El Kanemi Warriors head coach at the time. And he comes into the job, didn't have that much time with the team before the Under-20 Waffle Zone B tournament. Didn't have that much time, maybe a month. He goes to the tournament, they lose their first match at the tournament, but from there they pick things up. They defeat Ivory Coast in their next match. I think it was only 3 teams in their group. They did enough to make it to the semifinal. They win the semifinal, which gets them qualification for this competition. And of course, the final against Ghana, they win that situation. And now they've had a little bit more time. The team has been together for a while now. Well, not the exact team, but players have been together for a while now. They had that friendly trip to Ivory Coast where they played 2 matches against the Ivorian side, the Under-20 team for the Ivorians. And they win 1, lose 1. And then you hear about the 35-player camp, which started maybe a month or 2 ago. The team was together again prepared for this competition. Then they of course drop the players down to 24, take the trip to Egypt, play a friendly match against Egypt. They win that by 2-1. Like I said back then, not really a big deal, just a friendly match. It doesn't count for anything, but it is a confidence builder for the team. And now they'll be taking on Tunisia in their first match of the competition, a team, like I said previously, that they faced in the 3rd place match at the last edition. Of course, these are definitely not the same size that met in 2023, but I mean, you do have that edge on them. And for the Flying Eagles, I feel like we do have quality players. The players have proven to be quality, but there are question marks when it comes to this team, mainly the defense. We lost 2 players from the Waffle team, the Waffle Zone B tournament team. Those players are Kennedy Boke, the Enugu Rangers left back. I feel like he was one of the players of the tournament in that competition. Had some of the liveliest moments in that competition, and I feel that's going to be a big miss. And also Haruna Aliyu, the central defender, I felt like he definitely was a big player in that competition. So those 2 players will definitely be missed. Of course, we've brought in replacements, players that play abroad, a couple of players that play abroad. So especially in the defense, I think we might have one jump in that central defender position. But let's see how it goes. It's not just about losing the quality, it's losing the continuity, because when you play 2 straight tournaments together as a back four, I'm thinking you're gonna be building a whole lot of chemistry. Another thing that definitely catches the eye, of course we talked about it in the last competition, the attackers. We got 10, not 9, not 8, but 10 forwards in this team. And look, let me just say this. I don't care what the team does. I don't support this idea. I do not and will never support more than 30% of your players being forwards. Come on now. I don't agree with that. We could win this competition by blowing every team out, and I'm still going to say this was ridiculous. That being said, hopefully nobody gets injured. Hopefully nobody gets injured. And we know that's tough when it comes to football. It's never just a given that players are not going to get injured, because when you look at the defenders, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 defenders. And knock on wood, but I've seen 2 or 3 defenders go out in a match injured. I've seen that. You've seen that. So this is kind of scary right here. I mean, like I said, hopefully none goes wrong, but this is just a recipe for disaster. I don't want to see a striker having to play central defender or something like that, because we have all these forwards and a few amount of midfielders with an even fewer amount of defenders. But going into the match, I feel like we do have the quality to get the job done. Of course, we have a whole bunch of quality up top. But when it comes to the main man, we already know that guy is Sparabo Ariel. He the striker based in Norway currently. And he returned from Norway. I don't think he has played this season for Lillestrøm, but he returned from the club and now with the team. Of course, didn't really go through the camp with the team, joined them real late. And let's see how that one goes. Of course, Precious Benjamin plays for Hoffenheim in Germany. Expecting big things from him. Of course, Clifton Jefter was a big-time player for the team at the WAFU tournament. Then another player that used to come off the bench for that team, Divine Olise, still in this team. So looking forward to seeing him. I believe he won a penalty. I'm saying I believe. I gave y'all the report. He won a penalty in the last match, the friendly match we played against Egypt. So looking forward to seeing what he'll bring to the table. I feel like we have some good players. The only thing that kind of scares me is the limited amount of defenders and midfielders compared to the forwards. But let me know your thoughts on this one. Flying Eagles of Nigeria will be taking on the Junior Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. First match of their Under-20 AFCON tournament. Let me know your thoughts, your predictions, all that good stuff in the comment section. Of course, please make sure to like this video, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.